Got my October LootCrate subscription. Um, it's my first subscription to LootCrate, so I was really excited to see it and see what's in it because I've heard great things from people about it. And it was time themed. And like on all of the advertisement, there was a lot of Doctor Who stuff, and I was like, I'm a huge Whovian. Like, actually, ironically, ended up wearing this shirt today, the Timey Wimey quote, and like didn't plan it because I didn't like it wasn't like, oh, it's coming in today, I should wear a Doctor Who shirt. It was I wore a Doctor Who shirt and oh, by the way, your Loot Crate came in. So that's actually pretty cool. I thought that was pretty funny. I don't know, my little Whovian way. But so here we are. Loot Crate. So I had some trouble with ordering this. Like, I kept running into a problem with the coupon codes. Like, they were like, I'd enter the code and it would tell me it was invalid, but I was still seeing the code, like, on Facebook and stuff. And I'm like, okay, this code is being used. And I contacted Loot Crate support, got told like 5 or 6 times that they couldn't answer my request. Like, basically, they're like, oh, someone will come along shortly to answer your request. And it's like, okay, I asked you 3 days ago, like, you just keep, or, you know, you keep sending me this. I'm like, that's not the best customer service. I don't know, maybe I'm spoiled with Amazon and their 12-hour turnaround, but even other sites I've had that have like, oh, 2 to 3 days, they answer in a day or two at most. And I'm like, 3 days later, I had to re-email Loot Crate to try and get a response to my first email. So I wasn't too happy with the customer service, but I finally managed to get to work, got a code, got $4 off, and so I was really excited and waiting for this, especially because, again, big Whovian. So let's get to it. So the first thing I got was a Dr. Emmett Brown Funko Pop or vinyl figure, and it's a Loot Crate exclusive. And I thought that was pretty cool. I'm not a huge Back to the Future fan. Like, I've seen the movies, but that's about it. So, and I wanted to go on the ride when it was still at Universal, but they tore it down, I think, to build the Simpsons ride, like, when I went. It was being torn down. So I didn't get to do the ride either. But it's cool. It's nice. It was either this or you get this or Marty McFly. I kind of would have liked Marty because I just like Marty McFly. But it's pretty cool. Not a big Back to the Future fan. The other thing I got was, to open it, it's a replica of the hoverboard, and it's to scale. And there's the box cover. And it's a 1:5 scale replica. And that's pretty neat. But again, not a big Back to the Future fan. But that's still a pretty little cool thing. And it's got, like, don't know if you can tell, but it's got this, like, button there and the little, so I guess, I don't know, could you stick someone on that? Like, is there a figure you can, like, stick on it? I don't know. Looks like it. The next thing I got that I thought was really funny was a Doctor Who Sonic Spork. And at first I was like, is this an actual, yes, it is an actual spork. Ta-da! Don't want to touch the end of it because I might actually use it. Actually, I'll wash it first. So, that's the Sonic Spork. I actually think that's my favorite thing out of the whole box, just because, yes, I'm a Whovian, but it's something functional that I can use. And, you know, like, I love putting stuff on my shelves, and I love having decorations. Sorry, my brain's just gone today. And I like having, you know, like, I put posters up of my favorite stuff, and I like, you know, being able to, I guess there's decorations in a way. I like to decorate, like, all my surfaces with, you know, sticking, like, Marvel stuff everywhere, and then, like, oh, there's some Doctor Who, and there's this, so I like doing that, but it's a pain in the ass to clean and dust all that, so to have something that's functional and usable, as well as, you know, geeky, is really nice. So I really like that. So, and the next thing I got was this Bill and Ted Excellent Adventure t-shirt. And it's pretty nice. It feels really comfy, actually. Like, even more than the one I'm actually wearing. It feels really comfortable. And that's really cool. But again, I've never seen Bill and Ted. Like, it's on my to-watch list, but I'm not a geek fan about it. So, but that's all I got. Oh, sorry, almost forgot. It also came, I want to show the inside of this. I love the inside of this box. That's really cool. Party on, dude. I just love that. It comes with a little LootCrate booklet, and it explains, there's fun pictures and stuff, there's fun facts, there's a Bill and Ted cosplay checklist, there's inside you get a poster you can hang of California out-of-time license plate, and on the other end you've got Who's Your Doctor, which personally for me is 10 and 11, but I'll have to do that later and see. And it explains what you got and everything. Oh, I almost forgot. I also got, ouch, put myself a bit, a time button. We love you. Oh, thank you. So, I think that's pretty cool. So it comes with that, an informational booklet, and it's got fun stuff in there too to go with everything that you get, which is a nice little touch added. All in all, though, I'm not sure how I feel. Like, I was a lot more excited signing up for this than I was actually opening, like, once I opened it. And a lot of that is because I'm a Whovian, but I only got one thing in here that was Doctor Who related. And by the way they were advertising it, I was expecting a lot more Doctor Who stuff. I mean, like, the 12th Doctor's face was on everything. That or the TARDIS, so I was really expecting more Doctor Who stuff. And also, I didn't really, I got 2 Back to the Future things, and they didn't really advertise that as, I guess they did as much as the Doctor Who, but, the Doctor Who seemed more prominent to me. So, I don't know why there wasn't another Doctor Who thing thrown in as well. And also, the number of items, maybe it's just me, but, when I was looking at the examples and what people had gotten in the past, people got more stuff. It seems like, and I don't know, is this the same 4 things that everybody gets? Because, all their examples had, 10 things, it seems, all this different stuff that people got, and they made it sound like it all came in your box. Which, I'm not sure if that was supposed to be like that or not. I'm not sure if that's you could have gotten this in this month's box. But it kind of irritates me because I'm well, I was under the impression I would be getting more stuff that I'd like. And out of the 4 things I did get, only one of them I really would want to keep and use, which was the spork. And I might keep the shirt because it's really comfortable. And I like wearing geeky shirts. But, I know people I could give this stuff to, so it could make good Christmas gifts at least, which is a plus, I guess, but this was supposed to be a box to spoil me. That's the point I did this, was to spoil myself and to pamper myself considering how stressful college is. So, to have it be, I can't really, I spent $20 on a box that only one of the items I'd want to keep. So, I'm not so sure I would keep doing LootCrate, just because, between the ordering havoc and kind of disappointment over what I actually did get, I'm not so sure how I feel about it. But I'm also trying Geek Fuel, which I should be getting. They said it'll be coming here Friday. So I'll probably do another video for that because I'm very excited for that because it has Guardians of the Galaxy and stuff in it. So I think if I do, whether or not I actually do subscribe to LootCrate again, would be contingent on how my experience with Geek Fuel goes. Because if I find that I like Geek Fuel more, I'm not going to do LootCrate because I did not have a good experience with customer service. When I did get a response, it was like, oh yeah, you do this, it works. And I was like, I did that, and it didn't work. And I did it again, and you're basically treating me like I'm a moron. for experiencing problems with your website that I'm still experiencing when following your instructions even. So I did not have a very good experience with LootCrate, and this is kind of, I mean, it's cool, and it is a good value considering like t-shirts alone can cost almost $20 sometimes, especially when they're, you know, geek fandom related. So that is a plus, that you did get a good value for what you paid. I just don't think it was a good value for me, because there's only one thing in here I liked, and it wasn't worth $20. So I really don't want to give LootCrate a bad, because I'm like, yes, a subscription box that is for geeks, for fandoms, like, yes, that's perfect. But unfortunately, I just didn't have it, and I've heard glowing reviews about it in the past, so maybe I'm just an odd one out. Maybe this is just, not normal for them. I'm not sure. But whatever it is, I don't know if I'll be doing LootCrate again. But I'm hoping Geek Fuel turns out better. So keep an eye out for that video too. And I'll let you know how I feel. So thank you for watching.